Well, hello and welcome to the Thursday night stream. We are in week 56. Unfortunately, I will be asking Gary to do most of the talking because I have a red raw throat from coughing all day. So, how are you doing, Cornay?
I'm doing fine, thank you. Better than you, by the sounds of it.
Yeah, I'm afraid
And
so.
talking ain't no problem for me.
Well, I'm glad because I think this week's update is going to be mainly you, and I will just be putting my tuppence worth in.
Alrighty, that's no problem.
Because I have spent all day coughing for some reason. I'm wondering whether or not this is just a tail back and possible re-emergence of the COVID that I had not so long ago. I'm hoping not, but regardless, I'd
Ah,
like to say hi, Froggy. Good to see you, gal. How are you doing?
hey Froggy. Let's see. Cooking the bread with yeast in. Make a biofuel stove. Put it in there. I don't think you can cook them in a campfire nor in a fireplace. I believe you have to go to the kitchen bench for this. Maybe the potbelly stove. I don't know.
No, you can't make it in a pot-bellied stove. It has to be
So
done
there you
in
go,
the
kitchen bench.
kitchen biofuel stove.
So either the tier 3, the biofuel one, or the tier 4, the electric one.
Yeah. The only dough that will cook in a fireplace is the flatbread
Yeah,
dough.
flatbread though you can cook in a fireplace and in a campfire, not the normal
Yeah.
bread.
If you actually want to make bread, you have to cook it in the biofuel stove and you have to
Or
cook it straight away because it will not go into uh,
into the
an
fridge. You can't put
yeah,
dough into the fridge. No, you can't.
yeah. Dough
So
doesn't yeah.
prepare it and straight away cook it.
Yeah. So when you're making bread, I would make only what you want to use at the time because otherwise it'll go off and you can't keep it cold in the fridge or an icebox.
Yeah.
So
So flour doesn't spoil, yeast doesn't spoil. So keep it as yeast and flour as long as possible, and only when you need bread, you make a small batch and then cook it straight away. The dough goes bad pretty quickly. The bread itself has a decent spoil timer.
yeah.
Yeah, I got now the berry jam and the pickled carrots. Yeah, they are nice. They give nice buffs indeed.
They do. If you're gonna make dough, I would suggest instead of making the dough into bread, make it into pumpkin bread.
Don't you need pastry for that?
No.
I don't know.
As far
You're
as I
the
can
you're the one who
as
usually does all the cooking and stuff.
pumpkin bread, as far as I can remember, is bread dough and pumpkins.
Yeah, I don't cook.
And again, it has to be cooked in the biofuel stove.
Anyway, shall we start with the
Yeah,
patch notes?
I'll give you the title and you can take it from there. We are in week
So,
56 update. Tow your gear with the new carts for mounts. Tow your gear with the new carts attachment for your buffalo mount with up to 1,000 kilograms carrying capacity. Okay,
yeah.
I'm going to mute out for a little bit here. If you wouldn't mind, please, Cornay. Thank you.
So week 56 is here, bringing with it our newest accessory, carts. Attach them to your buffalo mounts and take advantage of the 1000 kilo 60 slot capacity for those long haul expeditions. And actually there is this talent which gives you more storage slots in your craftables and chests and cupboards and stuff. Is the extra space talent. They do work for the cards as well. I tested it out. I have a card with 64 slots instead of 60. Because I have a total of... well, it kind of works, let's put it that way. I have the extra space 1 2.5 extra slots and extra space 2 talent 1, so 3 extra slots. So I should be getting 68. But instead of flat 8 extra slots, it looks like I have like an 8% extra slots. Can you pull the card without an animal? No, you cannot. You need the buffalo to actually pull the card. So yeah. As you can see in the picture here, you hook it up to the buffalo. So let's scroll a bit down, shall we, Echo? So the cards are here for all you cross-country explorers and busy gatherers, miners and hunters. You can now attach a wooden cart to your buffalo mount. Really, a hunter? I wouldn't use it when hunting, okay, but hey, if you're collecting a ton of wood, ton of stone, ton of ore, it's definitely gonna be nice. Like the 60 slots, it's quite a lot. 1,000 kilos, quite decent as well. But it does mean your average weight of a stack cannot be more than 16.7 kilos. Otherwise, you'll run into the weight limit. And I reckon your mount will slow down a lot then. But hey, still, you can haul quite a lot with it. So, cards can be crafted at the carpentry bench for 80 wood, 15 iron nails, 20 ropes, 10 epoxy and 50 refined wood. They go into the mount saddle slot when used. So that means you cannot use that mount for riding no more. And also it gives a decrease to the buffalo speed. So the base speed of the buffalo, the base speed is 126, and it takes off, I don't know, like 40 or so, I believe. So your buffalo will be slower, and you can't ride it no more. Hence, in the graphic underneath the text, you see the prospector walking and the buffalo following. The carry improvement, though, is immense, with a massive 1000 kilo and 60 carry slots capacity bonus. That will be incredibly value on the long-haul expeditions for mining, moving bases, or traversing biomes.
I like how they
We'll have
include moving
to,
bases in there.
yeah.
People
Obviously,
do
it's
do
it's,
that
it's
quite a
gonna
lot.
be like the decreased speed. Is it gonna weigh up against the extra slots? That's something you have to ask yourself. But again, 60 slots, 1,000 kilos. That's quite a lot.
Froggy's asking, how many buffaloes can you make follow you?
Uh, how many buffaloes can you tame? So you tame 50 buffaloes, you can have 50 buffaloes follow you. You tame 100, you can have them all the 100 follow you.
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah. So yeah, like make 20, tame 20 buffaloes, make 20 cards, whole ass. You have no buffaloes on the map here right now. Well, there are no mounts in the outposts. Basically, every other map, including the missions, do have tames. So if you say there's no buffalo on the map you're on right now, it's either because you're in an outpost, or if it's the open world where I joined you last week, it's because it's not right there in that very area. But travel the forest a bit and you'll find your buffaloes and you'll find your moas. So yeah, open world indeed. So travel the world a bit and you will find your mounts.
Yeah, you'll chances are you'll find them when you're not looking for them.
Yeah, that's what usually what happens indeed.
Yeah, it's like I look for sulfur, I find silica. I look for silica, I find sulfur.
Right, that is it about mounts, and then we have a bit about the dedicated servers beta. So thank you to all the players and the partners who have helped us test Icarus dedicated servers over the last few weeks. They are proving popular. Oh yeah, they are. Your feedback has already allowed us to move quickly to fix bugs and make several improvements necessary to get it up to speed. Several online and game server providers do now offer Icarus servers to rent. In our server browser screen, you'll notice we have highlighted 4 verified server providers. These have helped us test and fine-tune the servers, but they are independent of Rocketworks. If you're interested in setting up and running your own Icarus dedicated server, keep in mind it is still in beta. You can access the server setup guide on GitHub. It's giving you a link, nice link there towards the proper GitHub page. Or at least it's supposed to. Link filter. It doesn't really move towards the proper GitHub page. Huh. Let's see. Can I do it this way? Because now I want to have a quick look at that. Okay, continue to external site. Okay, there you are. Interesting that it doesn't work in Chrome though. Okay, it does work in Chrome, sorry. Right. There's also a special Discord channel, the dedicated servers beta channel, where you can ask questions and troubleshoot any issues that arise with your dedicated servers. Again, it is in beta, so yeah, there are still quite a few issues. But all in all, I have to say it does look nice.
Cool. Looking forward to that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the G-Portal, Streamline servers, Survival servers, and Nitrado game servers. Those are the 4 verified server providers. A couple of weeks back, they were linked in the patch notes as well.
Yes, they were. I remember that. Okay.
Anyhow, yeah.
Wow. Gee, that was
Yeah,
short.
I know. So,
wow.
keep in mind, Rocketworks has a 2 weeks break. They went on their break after last week's patch. So, hey, at least we still have some new stuff even whilst they are having a break.
Yeah,
So
well,
they did not
kudos to
break the
them
weekly cycle.
Yeah, kudos to them for making sure we still had something to talk about.
Yep.
Thanks to
So, yeah.
Rocketworks. We love ya!
Yeah, this is basically the patch notes. Hey, we now have cards, and they do look nice.
Alrighty, so guess what we're going to be testing?
We're gonna be testing some karting.
I would think so, wouldn't you?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. yeah,
So yeah,
excuse me.
let's say we take a couple of minutes break, and then we go into my open world, and we go test out some karting.
yeah.
What would be nice if we can get some tree saplings for planting new trees. Yeah, would be nice, but well, they are looking into getting resources regenerating in open world. However,
Just not
if
yet.
you do the quests, you generally get a lot of resources there as well. So if you get a reward you don't like, you just destroy it and you have the materials.
Yeah, hey, it's me again.
Oh yeah, pity you can't send in the card. Well, I don't know. I
Ben
haven't
Hur
tested that
Part
yet.
2.
It's me again. Yeah. Well, I haven't tested that yet. So maybe you can stand in the cart. I don't know. We'll test it out. Don't worry.
Oh, yeah. We'll definitely be testing that out.
Yep, yep.
Okie dokie. Well, amazing. I don't think we've ever done an update in 20 minutes.
But yeah, like I said, there isn't a whole lot. So yeah,
Well, this is the very last update of the year.
I reckon. Yeah. I don't think they come out with another update tomorrow.
No, I doubt that very much. And so,
Let's see.
surprisingly enough,
Talking about resource regenerating.
hmm
A while ago, I cleared out a decent plot of land in my open world, and does like some of the undergrowth is actually coming back. I even see a small tree here.
ooh,
The ferns, I see bushes, I see small tree, I see flowers, soy, which definitely wasn't here before, melons, the wild gorse, the yellow tree thingy, carrots, some berry bushes. So it does look like there is kind of stuff regrowing. No idea how long it will take before I have new proper trees though.
well, again, it's just one of those things you're gonna have to keep an eye on.
Yeah, and
And
like I said, just quest rewards will give you enough rewards anyway. Chop down all the burnt trees. Well, you could as well, Froggy. It's not gonna generate extra lag. Because the objects have changed already from normal trees to burnt trees. So either change from normal trees to burnt trees or from normal trees to no trees. Doesn't really matter no more. So I'd say, yeah, just chop them down.
sounds about right. Yeah, well, if you saw yesterday's stream, you'll see just exactly how many forest fires we were trying to deal with last night. It was just a freaking nightmare.
Was a big one.
That was big. Geez, so by the
Yeah.
time we got finished, there was practically half of the area we were in was burnt trees.
Well, it was so big, my PC couldn't even handle it proper.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
game crashed.
Yeah, exactly. Your PC crashed.
Yeah, and it ain't no small rig. Let me tell you that.
No, no. But
So yeah,
surprisingly enough, that takes us to the end of the update. And so people who are thinking, oh, they usually do the update for about 20 minutes, like 2 hours or an hour and a half or something, I'll get them in a little minute, are going to find that they've missed it, unfortunately. So sorry to them, and well done to Froggy and It's Me again for being on the ball to join us for a very short update. You'll have to forgive. I've been coughing all day. My throat is red raw. And so Cornet did the update. So I'm giving Cornet a round of applause. Thank you very
don't
much.
blame me for rushing through the update. It's just because there isn't a whole lot to talk about.
Yeah, no, can you tell that I'm just like teasing it out here?
Yeah. So yeah, let's take what, like 10 minutes break or so, 11 minutes, so quarter past.
Yeah, we will return at 1/4 past the hour. I will try and put a coating on my throat and see if I can't soothe it down some. And we will see you for the subsequent gameplay. Until then, it's good night from me,
And good night from her.
and we will see you for the gameplay at 1/4 past. And remember, peeps, it's a dangerous world out there. Take care of yourselves and each other. Good night.